No time to lose. By the power of...
Come and sizzle. To draw. Hello, everyone. Sizzle here, or Sizz. We won't talk about the other name I let slip last night. Here to draw the Punisher. So, yeah. I'll just warn you, I have a flu of some sort. COVID has been tested. It's not COVID. But it's got a tickle in my throat, sore throat, I should say. So I'll be probably clearing my throat every now and again, and coughing and sniffing and complaining about my back. Oh, hang on there. Yeah, so let's get on to drawing. Where's the pencil? And get on to me not yelling. Oh, Doug's excited. He loves me drawing. So, yeah, we're doing the Punisher. I will just do not an eraser. I don't want the eraser. Okay, so my goal today is to not... Okay, it's set to white. That's not going to get us anywhere. Okay, let's try this again. Yep. And then we'll go about there, 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 So they're my little lines to guide me. Okay, that's... Have I done this right? Head. Yes, I have. Okay, cool. And I should bring up the first comment, which is actually first. Woo! And nice jacket. Yep. This jacket was given to me by Ed Kersley. So he might end up watching. And if we do, let's see if he spots the jacket. My inspiration for the day, yes. Where was I up to? Oh, yeah, I'm drawing the reference there. Wow, this flu has me more confused than I thought it did. I'll do what Ed does. Ed does this cool thing where he just does a layer. And he just very roughly draws what it's going to look like. Bit thicker neck. Goes down there. I just left the nice jacket on. Okay. This shoulder's sort of going away from the camera while this one's going towards the camera. So that sort of goes down there. I think I've already stuffed it up. Well, this is all just a rough, so we can do whatever we want. It's a very dark rough. Maybe the pencil's usually a different color. Or I set it up last time I was drawing to do this. And then this drawing has a really smooth line between the chest, waist, and leg. Oh, I just realized he's got a lot of gear on, a lot of pockets and things and knives and guns, and I think that's a knife. Yeah, so I'm going to have to guess where. So his arm's there. Out here. That's where his waist comes in. Got a very thin waist. Don't think it's meant to be very thin. Oh, someone watching on Facebook. Oh, Alison, how'd you hold? What's the word? How'd you pull up this morning after your gin and tonics last night? Or shall we never speak of it again? I just realized, can you guys hear me? Because I'm the only person in the room. Not too bad. Okay, cool. I only had a couple. Good thinking. Yeah, as I was saying before, Alison, I have some sort of flu, so excuse the coughs and splutters and so forth. That looks horrible. As a rough, it looks horrible. Big shoulder, big shoulder. Trying to do what Ed does. He's my inspiration for today, hence the jacket. So do I, Alison. So do I. Yeah. I've only just caught it, so I'm probably in for the worst later in the next couple of days. Hopefully my body can fight it off without too much disruption. The other half of Comex has been quite ill. God, I hope this gets better as I go. I'm actually quite dizzy, which is a weird one. I've never had a flu make me dizzy before that I can remember. And you can't see his other arm. Okay, but there's sort of a line here where it would be. And there's a whole heap of crap blocking it. Sort of looks human. Sort of got his head down. Chiseled jaw. Yeah, I can't do it. Oh, well, that is true, which is why I shouldn't be wearing this jacket. But it's also why I've got the air conditioning ramped right up. Yeah, lots of water. But first, a coffee. Okay, so that's my thing, and I learned how to do that blue thing. So I can add another layer. Yep. Go back to that layer, and I make it blue. Woo! I am learning. Well, I'm feeling very unloved today, except by you, Alison. Okay, so now this is the other layer. Two a day, amateur. I do coffees this big, and probably 4 or 5 a day. So I guess that's 2 cups. So I guess you could say I do 10. Oh dear. Maybe that's why I'm sick. I've killed my immune system with too much coffee. Damn it. Okay, so we got that leg there. We got this leg here. It's sort of, it's not really muscular, which you'd think it would be. And then it sort of fades off. So I don't know what to draw there because it's sort of a. I think maybe this is watercolors or something, going by the way that the bottom sort of melts away. This kind of blends into that. And this kind of is. I don't remember Punisher wearing undies on the outside. Guess I haven't read a Punisher in a while. Damn straight. It'll just shorten your life, but apart from that, it's great. Shortening life. Pfft. I really don't remember him doing that. And they've drawn lines through the pants like they're armor. Or maybe, no. I don't know. He's sort of got like Colossus legs. That's odd. Probably didn't pick the best picture because there's a lot of gear on this fella. I'm forcing myself to draw on here because I'm much better on paper. This does have its advantages though. There is a undo button which I've started to use a lot for when I stuff things up. I just got to learn to turn the paper when I want to do something. The page, whatever, pretend paper. Because I got into a habit of pressing buttons over here and combining layers and doing all sorts of nonsense. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So this goes up. It sort of shows off his ribs. Goes up a bit and then shows off his chest. And then there's all his gear on his shoulder. Oh, I know about that. Sort of reminded me of a Rob Liefeld Captain America. Oh well, it is what it is. And then he has they draw just the corner of it, just a little bit of his arm with no real detail, just sort of in the background. And then being cut off by pockets. Well, that's what I was kept doing. Moving the iPad or putting my arm off at weird angles. The only problem was that my arm here was hitting things over on the side. And because it's flesh, it set off buttons. Man, I go to the effort to wear this and Ed's not even watching. Okay, so now we've got to do this properly. It's not a rough. Well, this is still a rough. I'm not doing the inks yet. Sort of goes out like that and goes in. Extremely. My hand sets everything off if I don't have this glove on. It moves the page and starts drawing, and yeah, I do not. Well, it doesn't start drawing, but yeah, it moves the page around if I don't have the glove on, and it hits buttons and sets them off. So yeah, I'm sort of happy I bought the glove. I went, oh, this would be cool. It'll help a little bit. And then I did it without the glove on. And it's like, holy crap, that makes a huge difference. His arm's really long. Doesn't look right. Oh. Don't question the reference. Rule number 1. drawing his hand really weird. I can't do it. I can't draw it like that, so I don't know what he's doing. He's got a glove on. Sort of goes out from the skin. Does that arm look too long? So that's kind of where it's placed in this picture. I don't know. I think I've got it fairly accurate. I don't know. Am I talking shit more than normal? I am feeling a bit odd. I think that's the word for it, odd. I almost fell over before because I was feeling so dizzy. I think what StreamYard needs to do is make the screen bing when someone comments when you're looking away from the screen. That'd be handy. Everything's covered in deep pockets. You'd think it's Deadpool. I don't need to draw that leg because it's all covered with stuff. Probably make it easy if I did. Yikes! See, I'm in Brisbane and it's hot enough here. I don't want to think about Central Queensland. Where about Central Queensland? My father, lives in Gladstone. Is that central or is that more southeast? I don't know. Queensland's pretty big, so central's probably further up. Okay, I've got to redo this head. And it turned into a razor again. Because okay, I'll look at it straight. Okay, that's what I did wrong. It's sort of. Why is it not being a pencil? Oh, there we go. Sort of. Sort of looking down. Cauliflower ears. Hey, Dave. Thanks, mate. I picked the. Oh, Rocky. So that's not too far from Gladstone. I remember when I stayed in Gladstone with Dad because I moved out of home before he moved up there. We went to Rocky to go to the big town for the big shopping. Looks about the right place. Hair sort of goes here. Oh, don't draw when you're not looking at the screen. Things like that. And then back to the ear. I did that too early. It's his hairline. Nice and short. Oops, that's not a drawing pencil. Lots of cow statues. I don't remember that actually, but I've only been there once, so I don't remember. But it was a very long time ago, so I might have seen him and just didn't notice. Thanks, Allison. So, doing a bit of Grow, I'm a tough man. I won't draw the eyes just yet. I think that's all of him that's not covered in gear. Whoever drew this is awesome because the gun's really badly drawn, so then I don't have to get it right. So the gun's sort of seen here. Goes down here. Now, I don't know why I know this, but he's got a finger going into the, what would you call that, trigger area? Actually, the gun is further down than that. I really don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what guns look like. Especially not pistols or whatever you call this. Yeah, his hand's covering the rest of it. Just a little bit would come out the bottom. I don't know. What do you reckon, Dave? Ridiculous looking gun. You'd be my resident gun expert. Probably needs to be more straight. I don't think guns curve. Unless you're that weird movie with Angelina Jolie. Sort of got another line going there. Is Dave even there? But yeah, from my knowledge, you don't have your finger in that area, in that slot thing, when you're just holding it, because you could accidentally set off the trigger. So I've seen people who were they police or army? I can't remember, but they pointed out to me that that's in a movie that they were holding it wrong. That's the only reason I know that. I think he was a policeman. Okay, they've just drawn. Oh, I didn't look at this picture close enough. They've just drawn garbage in the corner here. I have no idea what that is. Is that meant to be his hand? Okay, we're going to go with it's his hand. So we got a pocket up here, which is blocking his arm. Hopefully I can fix that gun when I do the actual inks. So that's his arm. Obviously got no gun, so his hand. I'm just making this one up, no reference, so I don't know what I'm doing. So I got one pocket on that side. Down here is where the other pockets start, so they sort of go I have no idea what that is. To even attempt to draw it. Oh, well, we'll make something up. So it's sort of like a thing that goes like that. Goes up like that. And it's held on by a big piece of material. It goes down the leg. Well, on the leg. If I didn't know any better, that's a holster with a gun in it. So I don't quite understand that because he's holding a gun. Maybe whoever drew this wasn't thinking it through. Sorry to mock your work, Dustin Weaver. I don't know who that is. Probably some famous artist, and I probably should know who it is. This is just a rough sketch, probably. And I decided to make it my reference. Because I'm an idiot. Okay, so it's got a little bit poking out, which sort of looks like the gun itself. Goes back there, and he just sort of has shading there. Best I got, folks. Too many pockets. What was I thinking? So there's that, and then a little further up, there's another pocket. 2 buttons on it. And then from there, there's a strap going over his shoulder. Okay, I'm going to draw this slightly different than the reference. So I don't know what that thing in the middle is, so we'll just draw the pocket near the top. Then he's got another pocket here. So it goes like that. And the side of a pocket there. Then from these pockets is another strap. So up to there. And there's one pocket here. So sticky outy. Yeah, why did I pick this, Ellison? Oh, no. I mean, this picture. Sorry, Kara's just, she picked Punisher because I let her pick who I drew today. She picked a Punisher that was in the rain. Probably would have been a better idea because he was mostly shading. So instead of all this crap all over him. She showed me how to, maybe we can put this one in the rain just for fun. And I think these are meant to be 2 grenades, maybe? I don't know. And that's the chest there. Okay. What else has he got? He's got something that's only just visible over his shoulder. I've got that there. Don't know what that is. He's holding a gun. I drew that gun really badly. Know what a rifle looks like. I had a rifle as a kid. I never had a handgun. And this belt has some attachments to it. I mean, don't get me wrong. This sketch I'm looking at now that I've looked at it properly is a bit of a rough sketch, but it still looks very cool. I don't think I'm going to be able to emulate that. But let's give it a shot. Funnily enough, that's the easy part. Getting this part right. So we've got because this could be anyone with all this gear. Lots of people have all this gear. Four. Now it's Punisher. Punisher with no eyes. Yes. Why did I pick this? Oh well, too late now. Got to do it. So now it's starting to look like the Punisher. I don't think I need to add any more detail on that on this part of it. So we will. No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, is this where you pick the color? No. Here we go. So I differentiate it from the other layer. I will make it green. There we go. Is the amateur hour? Oh, half an hour. Maybe I'm not trying as hard as the other one. Scrolls are cool, yes. Oh, skulls. Oops. I'm channeling last night. Okay, okay. Okay, let's start with the head. Let's stuff that up first. So he's got his head sort of goes up like this, and then sort of goes out. His hair's got a bit of length. It's a really weird ear. And I think that's what it looks like. That's what we're going with. Funny looking here. Loomis heads? What's a Loomis head? Is that a typo or is that a thing that I'm not familiar with? Oh, okay. Technique for drawing heads. There's no eye on this one. It's all shadow. That's right. I'm going to do shadows by squiggling. And that shadow goes down here, down to his little growly mouth. I'm being noisy today, aren't I? His nose has got a bit of a shadow going off it. Oh, there I am trying to combine layers again. Silly boy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That too high? No, his head's facing downwards, so that would actually work. Okay, cool. So there's a bit of a jawline going on here. If Dave's still there, he's probably watching in disgust as I do this inking as if it's penciling. Forgive me, Dave. I know not what to do. Looks like a beard. Anyway, that's dots. You sort of gotta. So showing shadows there. Now they're showing a light source in the other way. I don't know how to do that. What's that look like? Oh yeah, not too bad when it's like that. Teaching yourself to draw, so learning all these different techniques. Yeah, I need to actually probably look at proper techniques instead of just randomly drawing stuff like I am. Indeed you do. Indeed you do. Yeah, I can do the shadows, but I guess I need colors to do the light. I don't know. You can probably do light without colors, but I'm not sure how to do that. And his hair is actually black. So I probably should color it in. Now I've got to draw these pockets properly. Let's do this pocket. And the other side's just a side of a pocket. This one's quite a fat pocket. I didn't draw it fat on the first time. Can't make out what that is, so I will skip it. Can't draw random shapes. Random things, not shapes. Things. Ah, looks like a little smiley face. That's hilarious. So look at all this. It's this jacket scaring everyone off, isn't it? Not sure, Alison. I mean, I tried to do it on the face. Sort of works. Sorta. I mean, with the pencil, I'd put the pencil on the side and shade. Especially with I've got those solid graphite pencils, and yeah, they're nice and easy to do that sort of stuff. Don't know what this is meant to be doing. I'll just draw the weird shapes. That is it. I did Yeb run more than this, don't I? Yep. I guess so. And I can't use that function yet. I have no idea. I won't try to figure that out live. There's no belt. It's really weird. Those are just sitting there. It's like the belt goes under the skull. Do this pocket. I think we're finally running out of pockets. Then I guess these are grenades. It's got this weird circular pattern in them, though. Kind of looks like a frog. Okay. Done the pockets. Now it's time for the gun. That's the other thing I was thinking of doing. Okay. This is hard. I really don't know how guns work. No, don't know. I'll just draw it like they've drawn it. Close enough. Okay, now the glove, a little shading on it. There's shading all here. Shading all here. Oh, I have to touch it with my finger. I don't know if that looks as bad as it looks. Doesn't look so bad when it's small. I don't know. I got to learn how to do this because I haven't done a character yet with this much black on them. This much deep shading. Yeah, because this has obviously been colored in with a pen as well. Probably one thicker than this one. I can probably adjust that, but I'm not going to muck around with stuff. Because then you could just end up watching me muck around with stuff instead. That's a mutant arm, that one. That's really not clear. I think I'm going to skip the holster. Just have the holster itself without the gun in it. Don't quite understand why there'd be a gun in it. Haha, undies on the outside. Don't understand it, but who am I to argue? He probably does look like that. I just don't know the Punisher very well. And this is a solid black down here. Across to there. So let's take Allison's advice. That didn't work. Let's do that. There's a leak somewhere. Let's see if that plugged it. Yep. Yep. There's a muscle down here. Actually, that's solid black, and then these lines look kind of stupid. And some more black over there. Then it has these lines. And there's this goes down there. And that's solid black. No. You tap the side and it turns it into an eraser. But there's settings on here where I can do it. I'm just, yeah, I don't want to spend too much time today because I'm not feeling well. So I'll just do the basics. And this is heavily in shadow as well, just differently. So there's this muscle here. That looks really weird now that I've done that solid. Yeah, it looks really odd. Mm. No, I think I ruined the picture doing that. Oh well, live and learn. Don't do that sort of thing again. Yeah, it's the same as the drawing here. The shading from the undies to the leg blend, and you yeah. So I was just trying to do what the reference was doing. But yeah, it's didn't work out too well. Oh, well, let's keep using the bucket tool, shall we? I hadn't drawn his neck. Mhm. Just realized what I can do. The beauty of layers. He's got a line down here to show off these muscles. Line down here. Yeah, a lot of a lot of color is used to show the proper shading. There we go. We'll make it match. This will look weird, but that's what we'll go with. Try to keep it uniform. Oh, thanks, Alison. You're too kind. There, now it's kind of matching the rest. Sort of. Is that light enough? Can you see that on the screen? That's a different, that it's grey? No, maybe we need to go lighter. Okay, let's turn these colored layers off. There. No, we're gonna do something with that. Yeah, they just color it in on here. It doesn't look so bad, but it looks really weird, that big white patch. Oh, shit. Maybe a little. Yeah, this looks better. Well, since you, oh, hang on. One right layer, yep. Looking behind him for some reason. Da-da-da! Not my best of all these shows I've done, but now we just need another layer.
That's amazing.
Because we Looking great. Thanks, Alison. It looks amazing. Thanks, Kerry. Now I promised Kerry rain, so there will be rain. Little splashes of him where the rain's hitting him. Bit of a drizzle of water on the sides. Thanks, Alison. Thank you, Mr. Dye. Yeah. The feeling of black, I think, is what threw me. Still kind of works. I don't like the arm on the other side, but they've just drawn a blue mess for the arm, just blue paint with nothing. Thanks, Alison. I guess we'll call that finished. I'll take these off because I don't need to see the screen anymore. The iPad. And I shall save this. And I'm trying to use my mouse. I'm an idiot. Save as. Cool, that's saved. And then I do need my glasses so I can read this. I hate how it doesn't tell you that it's worked. Let's assume it worked. Get well soon. Take care. Thank you very much, Alison. And yes, it's always a bit over an hour. I haven't done an amateur hour in an hour yet. Cool. Yeah. Thank you for watching. And much appreciated. And my internet's about to drop out, it's saying. So I will go. Let's see what my outro is. Oh, yes. Don't forget. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Like, share,